Alright, welcome back to Kerney-cation. We are here back at Cedar Point, HalloWeekends, checking out the daytime activities. So, Cedar Point just isn't all nightmares and spookies during the evening. They actually have a ton of kid stuff during the day. So we love taking our kids out here, doing all the kids stuff. They have a kids haunted house, kids trick-or-treat trails. The merry-go-round goes backwards. And the whole park is just really decked out in fall and Halloween decor. So it's usually a great time. Always fun to go out to Cedar Point during HalloWeekends. Now, reminder, it's only open Thursday to Sunday. Kids stuff is Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and it goes into the evening. And I want to highlight actually our favorite thing that's around, I think the show's around 6, 7, or 8. Is the skeleton crew. So we're gonna head over to the boardwalk here, or the boardwalk, and this is right in front of the Grand Pavilion, and they do a great show. It's kid family friendly, it's not too scary, so let's go check it out. The Skeleton Crew Show is a lot of fun. If your kids can make it to the evening, definitely check it out on the boardwalk. Or bone walk, should I say. But during the day, they do have tons of kids' activities, too, to keep you busy until then. Now that the main stage is gone with the Siren's Curse construction, they did kind of put the Peanuts show kind of right across from Kitty Kingdom, next to, kind of across from the corral there. So this is a great show for the kids to watch. Obviously, all full of, characters in costumes, so for Halloween. But this is right before the costume contest. So kids under 12 can wear their costumes, and they are encouraged. So make sure to, I'll put a link down in the description below to check what time the costume contest is, because the winner will get a special prize. So there are 2 costume contests during the day, so definitely try and make this, try to get there early. I always recommend people arriving at park open, or maybe a little bit earlier, to try and beat the crowds. But if you can, check that out. But afterwards, we did do the trick-or-treat trail. So once per visit, included with admission, is the trick-or-treat for kids 12 and under. So you do have to the line does get a little long sometimes, but you get in line, you get a little punch card, and then you get to go through Kitty Kingdom, and at each of the stations, they have candy. So they'll stamp your card, and then you get a piece of candy. And a fun fact is that all these stations are themed after like old haunted houses or old haunted attractions at Cedar Point. So any longtime season pass holders or people that have been going to Cedar Point for a long time may recognize some of the themes here. So always a lot of fun. I think there's 10 stations in total. Just make sure if you plan on doing, and we'll show you next here, the pumpkin, like picking a pumpkin or decorating a pumpkin, you do this first, because you actually need the punch card from this to kind of show like, hey, you basically exchange it to pick a pumpkin and decorate it, so people don't do it a bunch of times, right? But so do this first, prioritize trick-or-treating to knock that out early. Like you saw, we did the costume contest first and then the trick-or-treat, but you can do the trick-or-treat first to try and beat some of the crowds if you do get here earlier, just to get that punch card, and then we'll head right over after this to the pumpkin patch. And some of the trick-or-treat stations do have doorbells, and they make fun noises, so make sure the kids ring the doorbell if there is one, like at the pirate one here and the mummy one. It always makes a fun noise here. Ding the doorbell, Lily.
Ring the doorbell.
And just as a heads up, this last station here, it does get pretty busy, packed, squished, so maybe pull the stroller aside for this one, but a lot of fun overall. And kind of just a side note, the I Spy is out to the left there, and they do have this hay maze for the kids right next to in Kitty Kingdom too, if you want to check that out while you're over here. It was just closed while we were over here. I don't know if something happened or they were closing it for maintenance or whatnot, but they also have kids play till you win games. Definitely make sure it's play till you win before you start, but you do have to buy tokens. One of these booths has like someone selling tokens. They don't just take like Visa or a credit card. You have to buy tokens and then use the tokens to play the games, and then you can get a stuffy. But yeah, so once you have your trick-or-treat card, you can head over to the pumpkin patch. They have small pumpkins that the kids can pick a pumpkin, and then we'll take it over to decorate, right? So in previous years, they did do like stickers for decorating the pumpkins in this next area here, but now they actually just kind of did markers, which I appreciated because I feel like the stickers never actually stuck on to the pumpkin, or they fell off. So it was a little bit crowded when we were here. Obviously, Saturdays are going to be busy. This was a Saturday, I know. But yeah, we just kind of grabbed some markers from one of the tables, and hey, we pulled up a hay bale, right? And they got to color it, so they really like doing that, and we just tossed that in the stroller. But let's head over to the kids haunted house. So they do have a kids haunted house, so you have to have a child with you that's 12 or under in order to go through this house. There's no filming in here. There's no scares. The lights are dim and on, so it's not too dark. My kids love it. It's a lot of fun. It's not too scary at all, but it's really cool that they do that just for the kids here. And right across from there, they do have some more activities. So the Howlin' Hay Maze. So this is another maze just for kids. I feel like they made this 3 times the size as last year. It's so much bigger. I feel like it took us like 5 minutes to go through last year. But this year, it was actually took a while, so they really expanded it. It took us maybe 10 minutes to get through. Obviously, nothing too long where the kids are going to give up, but, oh, we can't go this way, turn around. Oh, we can't go this way, turn around. But I really like that they actually expanded it this year. So they do have the Harvest Tractors right next to the Howlin' Hay Maze. This was fun. My kids did a couple laps. Not too many. I guess this can get pretty wild with some of the kids from what I heard from the attendant, but make sure they're going the right way and they're not going the wrong way, and some kids drive really fast, but they liked it. They did a couple laps around, so that was nice. Heading back to the Bone Walk, so the boardwalk in the evening, they do have the ska-latin, so like ska music. Right on top of this storage container, shipping container. So that was really cool. So we'll check that out here real quick. So that'll about do it. Just a reminder, the front of the park isn't scary at night. So Kitty Kingdom is open if people are doing this scary stuff at night. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.